AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete. Right toward Wheaton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
19 strike. 19 strike. 40 to 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
60 by 6. Good.
This throw right side is caught by Allen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no win.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 19 right.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
On the 6.
And 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
You're not. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1.
Cougar 19.
They'll let the fullback try to push the ball. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. They're out there to block most of the time, but great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Makes the score Rams 7, Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. Good return here, brings it up to the 33-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes. Jared first in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Drop play, and here comes Charbonnet. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
For the Cowboys.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 16.
Rams offense ready for their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready? Lightning 18. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. 79. Mustang 19.
Throwing now from the gun. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
1st down.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
Ready.
On the give, it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
A first down throw for Prescott. A little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and
on second down, it's Dak. He'll step up and run. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. Stephanie. Cowboy 80.
That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and 10.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On the RPO, it's Nakua. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's close to another first down as it's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Second and a yard.
Get it. Liking and team, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ready. A give, and here comes Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and inches.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And apparently we'll... Forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 70 line, go.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, Mosey.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
They'll run it with Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down.
Ready. 70, come 19, come 19.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. Now, Brian Schottenheimer disagrees on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
An inside kid here to the fullback on the dive. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it as the 38, move those chains. First down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a Raku off the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Williams gets it from the pistol. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long.
19 tight! 19 tight! Come on, come on! Hey! Gravity line!
Now they'll set up to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal.
Ready, set!
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal.
70 Lions! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready, ready!
Now this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, LA. That his second touchdown tonight. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
That's the score. Rams 41, Cowboys 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Build that momentum offense.
Second down, they need 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
To the air again. Prescott. That is caught by the tight end. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10.
From the set. Stephanie.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Come on. Just an average. 18, 5 here. 19, Lions.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. First down, Prescott. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tobin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called up.
Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
One broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Here's Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
On third down, Prescott. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get back to a one-possession game. And he has missed this one. No good. And this will remain a two-possession game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation, use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Broncos. Ready.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Moore. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Purdy is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, here comes Blue. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Dallas.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Past midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Rams offense ready to take over once again. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Come on. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On second down, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 26.
And he will stop the clock with 5 seconds left. They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Yeah!
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They're able to do something that's not easy to do in a win.